Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I'd make a video just talking about Dark Souls because I really love this game so much. Because I've been farming here for a while, to get ready for New Game Plus. Basically, I'm just trying to get all the trophies and whatnot, and I've had a blast playing this. I want to talk about my experience with Dark Souls because it's kind of weird. I'm kind of late to the party with Dark Souls. So here's my character. This is not the build that I'm using. I'm just using this for farming. This is my farm build. So I'm just messing around farming some souls and whatnot. And yeah, I thought to myself, I'm gonna be farming for a little bit. So I want to tell you guys about my experience with this game. And yeah, I think it would be cool. So I'm just gonna farm for a bit. So you just have something to see while I talk about it. But it's purely gonna be for talking. But anyways, so yeah. But basically, what you want to do, I have the ring right here to absorb extra souls. Put that on, combine it with the symbol of Everyance, the Mimic Cat, which boosts item discovery and raises soul absorption. This actually stacks with the ring, so you can get the most souls. Look at this. It's amazing. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to start. We'll talk about it. So, yeah, I played this game. I heard about the difficulty, and it was like, oh, it brings like modern games into the NES. You know, it has the NES type of difficulty and whatnot. And it's like, oh, it intrigued me, and I've seen everybody play this game, and like it looked interesting. So I bought it. I got the PS3 version, and I played through it, and I was like doing okay, but like you have basically when you play these games, you have to get used to the mechanics. Once you get used to the mechanics, then it all starts to click. But the thing with it was I didn't know how to play it. You know, what to put points into in your levels and whatnot, and I was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pump it into strength. So I remember I was getting through the game. I think I got to Sen's Fortress, right? And like by that point, and even a little bit before that, like everything was killing me in one hit. Like normal enemies were killing me in one hit and everything. And I'm like, what is... Now I understand why this game is so brutal. And everybody's like, oh, this game is freaking brutal as all hell. I see it. Like, you can't take any damage. I'm like, what? So, what ended up happening was I didn't put points into Vitality. Like, I didn't realize that Vitality was your HP, and you were supposed to put some points into it. So I had the default Vitality. It was like at level 10. 10 points were into Vitality by default, and it's been that way since Sen's Fortress. So I've managed to get through all the way to Sen's Fortress without putting points into HP. I thought that was hilarious. So then, once someone told me that, I was like, oh! And I was like, okay. So I was playing this game kind of wrong, you know, as a beginner to Soul series. So I'm like, okay. And I already put a lot of levels into strength, so I had to rack up, you know, souls again just to put points into Vitality, and that kind of sucked for about a while. But then it clicked. But yeah, the game, you know, I was absorbed into the game. Like, this is the type of game where it's like, I was so absorbed into this game when I first played it that, like, it was the type of game where, like, as soon as you wake up in the morning, like, you just turn on your PS3. Like, you don't even do the things you have to do in life. The obsession. Like, you just turn on your PS3, you get your cup of coffee, you get your breakfast, and, like, go. Like, all day. It's essentially what I did. And I was just like, that's how it was for me. But even that, like, I did everything in the game almost. I didn't do everything because I didn't know about stuff. Like, there's so much cryptic shit in this game. It's incredible. You're not gonna know everything your first playthrough. But like after I beat I did manage to beat it, and that was an accomplishment in itself. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I beat it. You know, that's great and everything. But the game, I was like, eh. I mean, I see why people love it and everything, but you know, it's like I beat it and that was it. I think I'm good with the series. I don't need to seek the series out or anything. You know what I mean? So I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of good. I mean, I think I prefer Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter, you can compare this to Monster Hunter in a lot of ways. Not fully, but it has some comparisons. It's like some people compare it to Monster Hunter in terms of the mechanics and some other things, the evading and everything, but I was like, yeah, it's not for me. I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'll play it again. And then I've seen, like, I don't know what happened. Like, I was watching a lot of people play it, and, like, I seen all these things that they were, like, finding out that I never found out, and it made the game way cooler. Like, all these secrets, these hidden walls. Like, if you can take out the big-breasted lady in Orlando, and like it turns the whole place dark, and like all these secret cryptic hidden shit that was amazing to me. And I was like, I need to give this series another try. Plus I have a better like understanding of the mechanics, and like I understood the game a lot more, and like what items do, and like all the certain things, just basically the nitty gritty of the systems of Dark Souls. So like a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, I started playing this game again, and I became hooked, and I started to really become like a big fan of it. And that was like a few weeks ago. This is actually my third playthrough, because the first playthrough, it was a new playthrough, it was a beginner playthrough. I never played a Souls game before, so I literally like, you know, I did the Havel armor set and everything, and I was fat rolling, and I didn't understand like the rolling, and like I didn't understand evading was a big part of the game. So I was just using a shield and fat rolling, and like I wasn't rolling, I was just using a shield. I wouldn't roll. I had the Havel set. I had a heavy club weapon, and I was playing, you know, like a noob would play when you first play Dark Souls, not understanding everything. So anyways, my second playthrough, I went with I still used the heavy weapon. I went with a strength build, but I was using like a light armor set, and I was fast rolling. So this way I can get down the rolling and get down the iframes, the mechanics of like when to roll, when to have the iframes, how to evade bosses, not to play, you know, like completely defensively, to actually get in there and get strikes in, and to like evade attacks completely, and to, you know, wisely use your stamina and everything. And it was a lot of fun. I loved it. I became so obsessed. And then I was like, I want to play again. I want to do a dex build. This is the build I have right now, is a dex build. As you can see, I put 50 points. That's probably a little bit too much. You probably only need like 40 to 45 points into dex for a dex build, but I went to 50 just because I did. I wanted to get endurance to 35 and some extra souls to buy spells. Basically what I'm trying to do, like this third run that I did, this dex build, I'm trying to get all the trophies, but I had to find out that it takes forever to get like all the trophies. I have almost all of them, but I have to do a new game plus, and I have to do like use the boss souls for weapons, and I have to you know, do that. And then I have to buy all the spells in the game, and then I have to do, you know, all that stuff. So it's kind of, you know, a thing. But yeah, like, this game's amazing. Now, is the game perfect? I know a lot of people in the Dark Souls community and everything that really love this game, and they think nothing's wrong with it. Look, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy of anything. Okay, I will call out when things are not perfect or there's problems with the game, right? This game has its share of problems, okay? It's not perfect. It's rough around the edges. As much as I love it, okay? Like, okay, the level design is amazing, okay? The best thing about Dark Souls is the atmosphere. It is dripping with atmosphere. You are completely absorbed into this world. Like this place right here, the painted world of Adamartis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong on that, but it's a world where it's kind of like Mario 64, where you go into a painting and then this is the world. It's fucking brilliant. This is one of my favorite locations. Like, this place has so many great locales and like so much great atmosphere. Plus it has like the Metroid style level design where everything's interwebbed, interconnected. You open up shortcuts. I love games like that. It's brilliant. But, you know, and like the gameplay is awesome. The mechanics, once you get it down and understand it, it's awesome. It's addictive. It's great stuff. And it does have that NES difficulty where it can be pretty brutal. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. What's not great about the game is some of the design of like some of the levels with like the geometry, where you get caught up on geometry. Like the frame rate drops are a big problem. At first I was like, the controls are delayed, where they're kind of delayed, but actually once you get used to it, it's not that bad. So I don't even count that as a problem anymore. But like once you put in a command, you're putting in a command. It won't do it right away, but you put in that one command. Like if you spam attack, like hit attack 3 times, like it'll do it 3 times. It's a little bit of delay, but you get used to it. That's not much of a problem. But yeah, like you can fall off of ledges easily. There's like things about it that aren't perfect. But it's fantastic. It's become one of my favorite games. Like now. And like now I want to seek out the series. Like I want to play, like after I get all the trophies for this game, and I want to do a magic build too. I want to mess with magic, because I used magic a little bit, and magic is overpowered. It's all frig. Like I was using, there was a spell that I got that I was using. Let me see. Actually, let me see if I can grab it. When I go through again. But yeah, I want to use a magic build, and then like after I'm done with the trophies, I think I'm gonna move on to Demon Souls. I want to get Demon Souls next. I really want to get Demon Souls, and I want to play that game and see how that is. And then I'll go to Dark Souls 2, and then I'm hoping, like here's one of the spells that I have. I have this one. Wow, I'm casting a hell of a lot faster now because my dexterity is so high. Holy crap. That was actually pretty good, but I'll show my other move. I have this other spell that's really good. But yeah, I don't know. Like I want to move on to Demon Souls next, and I want to play this whole series, Dark Souls 2, and then I'm hoping, since Sony now announced the I'm gonna switch my spell to show you the other one. This one's crazy. Since now they announced the PS4 Neo, which is supposed to be upgraded PS4, and it'll fix the frame rates and it'll be better. I really want to get it, like for games like, I mean, Star Ocean 5 obviously. But that new game, was it Niho? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's Dark Souls mixed with Omnimusha mixed with Ninja Gaiden. It looks fucking amazing. I want it. Here, let me show this spell. Like, look at this. It's so broken. What the frig, man? It's crazy. I wasn't using that spell much, though. I used it for farming those jelly things in the depths. So I get some large titanite chunks. But yeah. So yeah, like I just want to make a quick video about it and talk about Dark Souls. Like this series, like I went from being absorbed into it and it was like, it's not for me. After I finished it, I'm like, I get why people love it, and then it went from being like one of my favorite games now, which is hilarious to me. I don't know. I really love this game. I just want to play more. Like I need more in my life. It's like some people say like, you know, once you play Dark Souls, there's no other games to play. Like there's nothing, like you only play Dark Souls, and I get that. Like this is all I want to play. Like now that I'm playing it, but I just can't wait to get a PS4 to get those games. Like I can get Bloodborne, and I can't wait to get Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 and just all the Dark Souls games. I'm a believer, man. I'm a Dark Souls guy now. I fucking love it. I love it because the challenge is great. You know, it brings you back to like the NES difficulty of challenge, and like, yeah, it's really amazing. But yeah, the DLC in this game was great too. Artorias, he was a fucking badass. My favorite character in this game is was Hawkeye Gog, the blind guy that shoots the fucking arrow at the dragon. That was incredible. I'll show you the set I'm using. The armor. I got the armor of Artorias. I want to use that. I got Ornstein armor because I killed him last. That Ornstein and Smough fight, which was amazing. That was pretty difficult. There's some bosses in this game that's pretty difficult. So the set that I'm using is I was using the Gold Tracer +5, which is pretty good. Grave Sword +5 is good. Okay, Chaos Blade +5. This stacks with humanity. So if you have 10 humanity stocked up, as you can see I have in the corner there, left top right corner, you do more damage. And you lose a little health with this blade, but this is the set I've been using, like the final set. I mean, look how much damage this shit does. It's pretty. I mean, for a katana, look at that, 120, 721. That's pretty good attack. This is a set that I've been using the entire game. Almost. I've been using different weapons, but once I got this Grim Reaper set, I even had a scythe to complete the Grim Reaper set. But then I upgraded the scythe and I fucked it up, and it's actually bad now. So I had to change it to a boss saw, and I have to do all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show, you know, me farming a little bit, and just to talk about it, and talk about Dark Souls and how amazing it is, and I want to play more of the series. I am hooked. So anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. I guess I'll talk to you later. So come at me, bro.